So the winners of this will play Chen and Liu of China, who won a little bit earlier against Chinese Taipei's Chu and Wang in the quarterfinals.
England versus Sabah Karyaman Gutama, Mohreza Pahlavi Isfahani,
out
Indonesia.
first.
Empire Monirah Muhammad Nordin, Malaysia. Service charge Lee Seying, Malaysia.
These two have played each other for a long, long time, the Englishmen. Since played together first in 2011. I've met Gutama Isfahani twice and won both of them the last time at the Swiss Open. Indonesians, meanwhile, they've played together since 2020. Younger pairing. They've really come up in leaps and bounds, haven't they? World Tour finals as well. Talk about all that in just a while, as we find out a little bit more about the English pair first. Ben Lane is 27, from Kingston near London, 175 centimetres tall. Not far away from their best ever ranking of 12th, which was achieved towards the end of last year. Commonwealth Games silver medalists, these two. European Championship bronze medalists in 22 and 24. European Junior Champion silver medalists in 2015. Sean Vendy is 28, born in Scotland, taller at 181 centimetres. And they have won 3 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour, including last year's Hilo Open, the runners-up at the Canada Open, and they won the Swiss Open, so it was a good year for them last year. The result this was, beating the 6 seeds, He Jiting and Reng Xiangyu of China in 3. Fantastic result for Lane and Vendy. Sabah Karyaman Gutama is 29, 171 centimetres tall. He's playing at their best ever ranking. As I said, this has been a real boom for them these last few years. They've won 2 titles on the World Tour. Last year's Spain Masters and the Indonesia Masters Super 100 in 2023. Mohreza Pahlavi Isfahani is 168, he's 26. Last year was, as I said, a breakout year for them in many ways. They got to 5 finals. Only won 1 of them, Spain Masters. Great result, if you can look at it that way. Time from Sorgod and Kea. So they'll be very, very fresh. In stark contrast to their opponents. Now, Monirah Muhammad Nordin is the Malaysian umpire. And assisting as service judge is Lee Tse-yin, also Malaysian. Yeah, so last year the Indonesians were the All-England Masters runners-up, as well as the Hong Kong Open, the Macau Open, and the big one was the China Masters Super 750 Another unheralded pair of Jin Yong and Teo Soon-jae, of course, who's a world champion, but they were newly put together, and they've already been broken up again. They lost to them in the final. And, those performances propelled them to the World Tour finals. Now, just looking at the Englishmen and their record in the Malaysia Open, they got to the semi-finals in 2020 and the quarterfinals last year. Otherwise, it's been early exits. Malaysia Open debut for the Indonesian pairing. Neither one of them has ever played it before, so this will be something quite special. Body shot there from Isfahani. Flick serve, quite nicely dealt with by Vendy, but a great winner from Gutama. Last serve, I thought that was behind the corner, but it was just out. Lots of flick attempts already in these early stages. Varying degrees of success. Just look at the overall seasons for both pairings. And as we said, I think it was a pretty good year for both. Well, certainly no doubt that 2024 was the best year for both of these pairs. Ben Lane and Sean Vendy, 5 first-round exits, including the Malaysia Open. Goes long. One second-round exit, that's a China Open. 2 quarterfinals, the Denmark and Finnish Open. Got to the semi-finals of the US Open and the European Championships. I'm going to include that. Final of the Canada Open, and of course won the Swiss Open and the Halle Open. 64% win rate. That's pretty good for them. I think they'll be quite happy how last year went. As for the Indonesian pairing, 4 first-round exits, 4 second-round exits, a quarter-final in the Indonesia Masters, semis, the World Tour finals, Indonesia Open and Swiss Open, 4 finals where they were runners-up, Hong Kong Open, China Masters, Macau Open, Orleo Masters, and of course winning the Spain Masters. So 2 quite nicely matched pairings right now. 11th versus 13th in the world. Lane and Vendy just in front here. Oh, stays in. Just a bit of a reaction there from Ben Lane. It was a tough draw, wasn't it, for the Englishman to beat the 6th-seeded pair of Haji Ting and Ring Xiangyu. Very impressive. In their first match since winning the Hilo Open in early November. That's pretty good, if you think about it. It's been a while. Lead narrowed to 2. It's a great shot from Vendy. It helps set up the point for the Englishman, and it's an 11-8 lead for Lane and Vendy in the opening game against Gutama and Isfahani. started this pretty well, haven't they? Lane and Vendy. They've led from 4-3. They sort of started a fine run towards the end of the year. They had, as I said, all your Masters and Spain Masters in the first half of 2024, but it was after from Hong Kong Open onwards who really looked in quite decent nick. To 4 points now. The lead. Nicely done by Vendy. Starting to look a bit more imposing now. Remember, it's the English pair who've come through a tough first-round match. The Indonesians have barely played. Lane and Vendy looking very good right now. Against a pair that outranks them. It's a nice, healthy 6-point lead, very healthy. Meeting both semi-finals they've met at all your Masters in 2021, and they were 18th in the world, Lane and Vendy, and Gutama and Isfahani were well down the rankings at that point. And then last year's Swiss Open, which they went on to win, Lane and Vendy, and they were 21st in the world at that point. Gutama and Isfahani were 39th, which just shows how much they've climbed those rankings since then. Both matches have gone to the rubber game. While they continue like this, Lane and Vendy will take the first game. A little subtlety there from Gutama.
50-18.
Lane's reaction, not too happy with himself. Good power from Vendy.
Service over. 19-15. Service over. 16.
Is there still time for this to tighten up? Vendy and Lane have a 3-point lead.
Service over. 20. Game point 16.
So 4 game points for Lane and Vendy. So 4 game points for Lane and Vendy. Yeah, difficult for Isfahani to negotiate that, and it's Lane and Vendy have taken the first game. Got to say, very comfortably.
21-16.
Gutama Isfahani only a couple times got anywhere close to their opponents. 11-9 at the interval, and really pushed on quite nicely. Lane and Vendy. Good start from them, 21-16.
We actually want to do this. Send it, and then you want to step up. Yeah? So we can press those deep corners or just get on.
On this side, attack's going to get through a bit more.
Yeah. We've just got to find the length straight away. It's a little bit quicker than normal. Stick it up there, find it, and then we step up there. But just make sure that when we're defending now, we're not putting full drives in straight. Punchy drive straight or just taking it out.
They're the ones that go out the back, isn't it? When you just lift it at the wrong height to clear. We'll get the height right, drive it the wrong way.
Keep the sails the same. Flick the brake and keep the shuttle slow. If they want to keep the faster shuttles, slow. Just need to keep that real balance of like control shot, and then we need aggression as well. We need aggression in our movement, definitely mid to forwards. We've got to stay fast. Yeah.
Total England coach. They're very happy how things are going at the moment. Good start from Lane and Vendy. Gutama and Isfahani already picked things up here. Quite the rally to get this second game going. It was one of the longest ones we've had. Isfahani come out on top of it in the end after just a bit long there from Vendy. Yeah, 55 shots, there you go.
Service over.
Service short.
1-all. Service over. 2-all. Service over. 3.
Lane and Vendy against Indonesians. It's always going to be tough given how strong Indonesia are at men's doubles. Mind you, the record isn't bad. 17 wins out of 38. It's almost 50%.
4-2.
They won 2 of their last 7 against Indonesian opposition. Mind you, 2 of those were actually in the deep inside tournament. So final, the Swiss Open final, they beat Fikri and Maulana. In a semi where they won, but otherwise, yeah, they have struggled recently against Indonesians.
5.
Not the case at the moment, I've got to say. They've been excellent.
Right, the clock, please. Okay, players ready.
Have lost their last 2 against Alfen and Ardianto. Denmark Open last year in the Thomas and Uber Cup.
5-2.
There was enough power in that to take it over.
3,
That's from Isfahani. On the flick serve, had a lot of those. Winner there from Gutama. Better from the pairing of Gutama and Isfahani. Oh, that was nicely placed, I thought, from Vendy. It has been challenged from Gutama. Great response, great service return. Yeah,
Challenge unsuccessful.
as we thought.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 6-4. Play. Service over. 5-7. Service over. 8-5.
Well, Lane and Vendy have almost a 60% win rate, having won the first game. That stays in.
10-5.
Go on to win it 60% of the time.
Service over. 6-10.
Go on to win the match, I should say.
Service over. 11-6 interval.
And at the interval, they are comfortable again. Lane and Vendy, 5-point lead. And they've already won the first game. Looking good for them.
Speed, so we still have to feel. Just keep putting it in and keep moving. And in the end, they'll end up lifting. They'll be making mistakes.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Then we'll get back into the box. Consistent game and get into the move.
11-6. Play.
Now, what's interesting is Gutama Isfahani, after losing the first game, they actually go on to win nearly 69% of the games, of the matches they play. So that would indicate that they
12-6.
are quite used to this. Dropping that first game and actually doing quite well afterwards. Pretty impressive, isn't it? They are up against it though with a 6-point deficit right now. And this is where the duo of Lane and Vendy will want to keep that pressure up. It's gone up to 7 points now.
13-6.
Want to keep that going, the intensity. The Indonesians haven't really got going. Oh, they couldn't finish that one off there. Oh, that was interesting. I thought that might have been out. It has been adjudged to have cut the line at least, and that's why the Indonesians are challenging. Everything they do at the moment, Lane and Vendy, is working. Yep, it's great. It's a good shot from Ben Lane.
No challenges remaining. 14-6. Play.
That's gone a bit long, I
Service
think.
over.
And so that
7-14.
run of points comes to an end, but I think they've done a little bit of damage here, haven't they? Four points that run. They've won 7 of the last 9. Indonesians are in real trouble. Well, that one's probably one that they should have finished off there. Couldn't quite get the shot he wanted. Sean Vendy. Clever shot from Vendy.
Service over.
Not to go for power, but more subtlety there was enough to win the point. It's tough, even though they've just got that last point off frustrating moment there for Ben Lane, who just pointed out something to the umpire there. Didn't really go their way, but the Indonesians need a big run themselves now.
Service over. 17-9.
advancing here. Huge 9-point lead. Oh, it's out. Well, that took a while, didn't it, to sort out? It's going to be a challenge from Lane and Vendy. And absolutely no hesitation in asking for that. It is out. It's a good call there.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 10-17.
Just got in each other's way for momentarily there, Lane and Vendy.
Service over. 18.
This is looking
10.
tough now, isn't it? For Isfahani and Gutama, have to dig very deep. 8 points, difficult, you feel, at this stage. They're finishing off, they were relentless there.
19-10.
I did say the Indonesians have a great record of coming back from difficult positions, but yeah, that looks highly unlikely this time round.
Service over. 11-19.
Also going to be maybe a late flourish from Gutama and Isfahani.
Play.
So 6-point lead. They've just started to put on a bit of a run. Still looks difficult for Gutama Isfahani coming back from this. They've not managed.
Service over. 20.
Doesn't matter what I was going to say next. I said they've not managed more than 3 points in a row, and so it's proved to be the case here. That has got to be very, very annoying for Isfahani. 7 match points become 6.
20.
That will finish it off. Vendy with an emphatic ending to this match. It's a continuation of their perfect record. Lane and Vendy against Gutama and Isfahani. 3 wins out of 3. Indonesians looking strangely muted today, given the way they ended 2024, getting to the semi-finals of the World Tour finals. But they just weren't at it today. Well, let's not take anything away from Lane and Vendy, who played superbly from start to finish and pretty much led all the way through. It's a fine win. They advance. Remember, they're the ones who had the tough match. They've beaten He Jiting and Run Xiangyu, and now the number 11 pair of Gutama and Isfahani. This is a great run for them. They're into the quarterfinals. Ben Lane and Sean Vendy of England defeat Sabah Kariman Gutama and Mohammad Reza Pahlavi Isfahani 21-16, 21-14 in just 40 minutes. That was the end of our live broadcast of matches today. Tomorrow things change around a little bit because we have 2 sessions for you. 3 matches in session 1 starting at 9 AM local time, and then 5 matches at 3 PM. Quarterfinals here at the HSBC BWF Malaysia Open 2025. From me, Shazad Haq, thanks a lot for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.